So for me, I do not advocate for the death sentence. I think it is a cake.
It's inhumane.
It's a violation of fundamental human rights. The death penalty is indeed a flagrant violation of the right to life.
If you look at our chapter 4 of the Constitution, it is very clear that every human being has the right to life. So we cannot say within our Constitution that every human being or every Kenyan has the right to life, yet on the other hand, we are taking away that right to life.
Even though there are multiple crimes where you'd rather have the perpetrators not exist in the community with you, I think that the way our society is structured, there is a very, very large risk of someone falling through the cracks and them being an example of the system, or rather of why the death penalty isn't good.
Imagine a situation that this person is charged with perhaps robbery with violence or charged with murder, and then later on they get convicted, and they got convicted because they did not, they did not know how to self-represent themselves well. So then by the end of the day, they are found guilty for an offense they did not actually commit. So they are sentenced to death.
And this is further shown by today's discussion, and something that Julie had mentioned today is that during the 25th June protests, we saw that the government tried to call protesters as treasonous, right? And the punishment for treason in the country is the death penalty. And this would have resulted in multiple youth being tried for treason and possibly being sentenced to death. Even though Kenya hasn't executed someone since 1987, it still makes it a very, very real possibility because we still have the death penalty within our penal code.
Studies clearly show that the death penalty has no deterrent effect. Abolitionist countries have, on average, lower crime rates than countries that still apply the punishment. So it's not effective at all.
If someone is subjected to life imprisonment, they get to be limited in terms of the right to freedom and constantly have to think of the crime that they have committed, which might be a more severe punishment than just ending this person's life.
I don't think hanging someone or giving them a death sentence is punishment. For me, that is not punishment. I think it is high time we got it out of our laws and just give people sentences that will, help rehabilitate these people so that they become better members of the community, and even give them chance later on in life to actually, go back to the community and even apologize to the community that they actually wronged.
I don't think that even prison officers have ever appreciated the fact that the people be executed or be put to death as a punishment. Because our intention is to be brought in people into prison, train them, nurture them, and prepare them to go back to society. So when death penalty comes in, it kind of, puts off our ambition of preparing people for purposes of going back home to serve their communities and to continue their families.
Kutoka na leo, najua nikirudi pale mtaani tutaongea na vijana, tuwafundishe crime vile si poa, na pia tutaendelea kuongea kuhusu hukumu ya kifo kwa makosa yote ile na maovu yake kwa jamii na sisi kama binadamu.